So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video on the channel. Let me take these out. I hope you're all doing really well. I'm going to be doing another vlog style video today, one that I've not done in quite a while. As you guys know, the reason I don't do them is because I have a very mundane lifestyle. I feel like it's very boring to watch, but you guys seem to love it, so thought I'd do another one. Basically, wanted to give you an update. Today is the 2nd of September. 2nd of September today. So obviously we just wrapped up the month of August and actually hit a $50,000 month. Super happy with that. I'm actually gonna pull it up on the screen. So yeah, as I say, last month, August 1st to the August 31st, actually crossed the 50,000 per month mark, which was really good. So yeah, as you can see, the date range 1st of August to the 31st of August, you can see crossed the 50,000 per month range. So really happy with that. Was a great month, and this month actually on track to hopefully do just the same, maybe a little bit less, but around the same mark, which is really good as always. And actually yesterday signed on a new client as well. Super healthy way to start off the month. We are currently, as I say, it's the 2nd of September today. As you can see, just under the 4K mark for this month. So good start to the month. But as I say, just wanted to give you a bit of an update on how things were going. I'm about to hop on a team call right now. I've also been building out a new funnel for my own agency. Actually finally building myself a website, which is something I never thought I would do, but I thought, why not? It's always good to just have that if you can. And for those of you in the Quantum Leap Ecomm Agency program, watch out for the new modules. Obviously, as you guys know, I'm uploading 8 new modules to the program, going through everything. But one of the new things that I'm doing is obviously uploading that brand new week to the program, which is obviously going through really, 6-figure operations and how you can just kind of almost guarantee yourself to become a 6-figure agency owner. And obviously part of that, one of the modules in that week is me just giving you this sales funnel, which is basically, it's a website, but it's more of a sales funnel to a phone call. So it actually serves a purpose rather than just like a website saying, we do this and, choose us over our competition or whatever. No, it actually serves a genuine purpose. So watch out for that. I'm gonna give you guys the exact template, but with that being said, just thought I'd check in. Gonna start this vlog off, and yeah, about to hop on a team call. So as I mentioned, I am literally about to hop into a team meeting call. We're gonna be basically breaking down a bunch of client ad accounts, as well as a couple ideas that we have for this new client that I signed on board, as I mentioned. So it's basically a 2.5K flat fee retainer client along with 15% ROAS. So that 15% ROAS will really boost up that. And I think I actually mentioned this in the student community because I always post a client breakdown once I sign on a new client in the community, and I mentioned in there that basically I reckon this client will be around a 10K per month client with that 15% in the back end. So super exciting. But as I say, basically gonna hop into this call right now and break everything down. So just finished up the team call, basically going through client ad accounts, as I mentioned before the call on here, going through client ad accounts and going through new clients that we're bringing on board. Basically, as I said, brought a new client on board yesterday and got around 2 to 3 more meetings coming up as well for this remaining week. And basically what we want to start to do now is really heavily leverage ROAS deals, more so than like getting the biggest flat retainer possible, because it naturally helps conversion rates, but also we make a lot more too. Like I mentioned to you before, yesterday we signed on a new client for 2.5K plus 15%, and that client genuinely will be probably equate to around 10K a month with the 15% as well. Now, if I was just to charge 10K a month retainer, like it just wouldn't happen, whereas you can still make that amount, it's just kind of structured different. And so that's what we're really trying to move forward with now. And that basically, as I say, we were just speaking, myself and John was just going through kind of how we're going to do that and the type of clients that we want to bring on board to leverage that as well. We've literally just brought this new client on board who's also a percent, it's more performance based. And we literally, I've got my computer here is why I'm looking there, but we literally signed them on board not too long ago, put it that way. And we are averaging from our campaigns right now, we are averaging a ROAS of 7.1 ROAS. We spent almost $1,000 and brought in, say, just under 7K. And we literally brought them on, I think, last week. We launched the ads last week, you know? So having that more performance-based stuff is gonna be far more profitable per client. And really it's that performance-based fee, that performance-based model that will really enable us to take Bax Consulting to 6 figures a month, which is what I wanna get to. As I mentioned to you before, hit 50K last month. So next kind of milestone type thing is 6 figures a month. And it's by having those clients where it's like 10K, 15K a month. But obviously that's all in the back end in the performance-based fee. So just thought I'd share that with you. It's kind of how we're restructuring the agency now, especially now that we know like our service delivery processes are like down packed to a T. Yeah, want to start leveraging that a lot more. So what I'm basically now gonna do is go ahead and head to the gym. It is currently 12:05, 12:05. Yeah, I've been working all morning, kind of restructure my day differently recently. I've been doing more just like waking up at like 6:30 and then like 7 till 12, which is around now, just working, like no breaks, just sit down and just work. And then at 12 I go to the gym, come home, have some lunch, so I have a bit of a bigger break. And then usually around 2-ish, 2:30, I'll get back to work for another maybe 2 to 3 hours, and then we see out the day that way. So really what's been working well for me personally, like it's kind of how I like to work. I'm not a fan of doing like 1 hour blocks and then like a 15-minute break and then a 1 hour block and then a 15-minute. Just doesn't work for me. I don't get in a rhythm. And that's something that's super important as well. Like don't, you know, just because I said I do those 2 kind of big work blocks and just 1 break in between and 2 big work blocks, that works really well for me. But what I would recommend for a day structure in terms of like what works best for you, what is most efficient for you, just literally test a bunch of different ways and see what works best for you. Like, as I say, the 1 hour work block with like 15-minute break or like 2 hours with like a 30-minute break just doesn't work for me. I prefer doing big blocks, big chunks, and having a bigger break. See what works best for you. That's what worked best for me. So hope that makes sense. Bit of a side tangent there, but as I say, hop into the gym now. I don't know if I'll check back in with you today or later on this week. As I say, I like to do kind of like a culmination of like a weekly vlog type thing. So with that being said, I'll see you in the next clip, whenever that'll be. Good morning, everyone. I hope you are doing really, really well. Probably looks exactly the same as the previous clip, but it actually is the next day. So basically this morning, what I'm doing is currently 9:14 a.m. I had a call at 4:30 this morning, so my eyes may look quite black. Yeah, I was up nice and early. And then I just did a bit of, you know, preparing. I'm about to do a new module for the program. So I was just kind of preparing for that, getting everything set up, ready to go. Got my mic, everything set up. But just before I did actually start recording the module, I was actually just going through some client ad accounts, seeing performance over the last couple days. I haven't checked entirely over the last couple days, but yeah, wanted to show you this. This is one of our clients right now. It's an info product client, and basically they sell a $97 product, and then they've got like a back end as well. So this is really good. This is what I'm about to show you is basically cold targeting, cold audiences. And as I say, it's an info product, so bear in mind it's pure profit margins. And as you can see at the top here, the date is this month. So today's the 3rd of September. So it's the 1st to the 3rd of September. And the overall ROAS is at 2.83 right now. Spent almost 1,000 and brought in 2,800. So ROAS actually slightly dipped. It started off at above a 3 for this month, but yeah, look, really, really good, really happy with that. This client was actually only running at around a 1.4. Actually no, it was actually 1.4 on the dot when we signed them on board. So already they've been on for basically, I think 3 weeks at this point. Their next billing date is the 10th of September. And yeah, really, really good client. He's a 4.5K, 4,500 a month client. And we're spending around 2K a day in total, I believe, across obviously this is a couple other ad sets as well, and obviously retargeting. But yeah, on cold, 2.83 ROAS, which is really good. And then obviously retargeting this month is doing really well as well, which is really, really good. I don't know if you're overly interested in this stuff, but it gets me excited. So retargeting ROAS, just pulled it up, is currently at 3.86. So that's doing really well. So yeah, just thought I'd give you an update on that one. Let me know if you guys want me to, if you guys like actually like me going into client ad accounts like that and kind of like breaking down a bit of the ROAS and whatnot. Yeah, let me know. But look, I'll show you the retargeting ROAS as well. As you can see, 264 spent, 3.86 ROAS. the same date range again. This month, September, a couple days in. Already looking super healthy, so that's a great start to the month. As you guys know, I signed on a new client, the 1st of September, so that was a good way to kickstart the month as well. We're launching him over the next couple days. Very small ad spend, but because he's never ran ads before, everything that he was doing previously was completely organic, and he was doing around 30 to 40K a month completely organically. As I say, he's never ran any ads before, so lower ad spend, which is not the greatest, but he's definitely wanted to scale it up as we see results. And so what we're basically going to do there is just start off with retargeting middle and bottom of funnel, and just really tap into that super untapped audience, and I reckon that'll warrant some really good ROAS. So excited for that as well. And that's about it. As I say, I'm literally now going to record this new module. This module is one that's been long awaited by all the students of the program, so I cannot wait to get it out. And it's also that website template. I don't know if I spoke about that at the start of the video, but yeah, basically a website template that I'm just giving the community. And it's also a sales funnel as well. You know, a website actually serves something. I hate websites, as I think I've already mentioned. So this one's actually a sales funnel, but can also serve as a website. So kill two birds with one stone, why not? So yeah. As I say, gonna do this and I'll check back in with you later today. So just finished up the module. It's like an hour behemoth of a module. Literally just broke a bunch of stuff down. So super happy with that. Just had a quick team call as well. Went through a couple more client campaigns. We're literally trying to launch this new client. I think I mentioned this beforehand anyway. Literally about to have a protein shake, as you can see. And then I'm gonna head to the gym. And then after the gym, once I come home, I've got a couple more stuff that I need to do for the Backs Consulting funnel. A couple more tweaks that I wanna make. Basically, over the past couple days, I've really just optimized our entire funnel. I still need to finish off the VSL, doing a new VSL, but I've optimized the funnel, like the design of it, the testimonials on there, and all this other different type of stuff. So yeah, basically getting all that prepped, ready to go for the launch or relaunch of the paid traffic that we're doing. And then obviously everybody in the higher level program as well obviously gets that as well. And obviously that more optimized kind of funnel as well. My original one was terrible, to be honest. Like, it was just very plain, very basic, and it converted amazingly well. Actually, I got a bunch of clients through it. So with this new one, it's going to just do stupidly well, especially once we start spending, 5, 10, 15K a month on ads. It's going to be pretty full on. I think that at that point, once we do relaunch paid traffic, it's going to be a question of, handling all of the clients as opposed to, getting clients, which is obviously the big thing for majority of agency owners. It's like, where did the next clients are going to come from? But once you kind of implement a system where it's, you know that you can pay X amount to get a client, at that point, it's more of a question of, as I say, handling that and really building out obviously the media buying side of things as well, the media buying team and whatnot. So that's kind of the next couple steps to close out this year. And then next year we're shooting for 7 figures. So that's going to be a pretty fun time, and I'm excited for it. And hopefully next year we'll hit our first 6-figure month as well, which will be a super big milestone. It's one that I've always wanted to hit. Anyway, I've gone on a complete side tangent. I just tried to come get a protein shake. I'm waffling to you guys. I apologize. With that being said, I'll check back in with you probably after the gym. Good morning once again, guys. It seems as though I only really record in the mornings, but today's a pretty good day. I've got to do a couple things, and then I'm actually going to get some content. I'll actually bring you guys along with that. I actually got a comment as well about this thing on the wall right here. It's actually Bob Marley. I don't know why the hell we've got it. My parents got it like years ago. Anyway, yeah, pretty good day. I've got to do a little bit of work this morning, set a meeting this morning as well, which is good. I've got to record another Loom video to send out to another prospect who's interested. You guys know we've kind of switched up the outreach. Check the mics on. Yeah, you guys know we've switched up kind of the outreach process that we take now with obviously outreach to clients. So basically now what we do is we reach out to clients and see if they're interested in seeing a case study / Loom video. And then in that Loom video, that's where then I go ahead and like pitch the call. So we actually don't ask for the call straight up on outreach anymore. And it's been working really, really well. We've got, as I say, got a bunch of meetings set, get a lot of interest. And yeah, this morning got to record another one of those Loom videos. So I'll put it a bit as well, like show you guys kind of how I structure those Loom videos. And then after that, I've got a bit more kind of just like housekeeping stuff to do with the business. Yesterday was a super boring day as well. I did a couple hours of like financials. So I actually didn't didn't do my financials for July or August. So yesterday I had to do it for July and August. So that was pretty boring, but yeah, today, good day. It's Saturday for me today. So yeah, I'm going to bring you guys along as much as I can, and I'm gonna show you the loom video that I'm gonna do right now. So we kind of don't have a lot of dope mirrors, but what I wanted to do is actually, first things first, before I show you the loom video that I'm gonna send out, I'm gonna show you my fit for today, which is, you can see right here, got this dope Spencer Project top. I only really buy from like one t-shirt brand, which is Spencer Project. Got the rollie on, as you can see, the Rolex Wimbledon. I'll actually show you like this. Rolex Wimbledon, pretty dope. Got some of these like gray jeans, and then I'm wearing these new shoes that I copped yesterday. As you can see, probably the worst spot to do an outfit check. But either way, yeah, that's the fit today. Got these dope Axel like Arigato. I'm probably saying that completely wrong. I'm so bad with names, like brand names and stuff that are like flipping foreign or whatever. But yeah, got these. They came yesterday, and then tried them on, and they're such a dope shoe. So yesterday I spent another $1,000 on 3 more pairs, but they're sick shoes and I love them. And I've actually got a pair of Armani's coming as well this week. I had to exchange the size. They were too big last time, so they're coming on Monday. I'll definitely show you them if you're interested. But yeah, let's get to the loom video. Hey Thomas, I hope you are doing really well. First things first, I just want to introduce who I am. My name is Kai Bax, and I'm actually the CEO and the founder of Bax Consulting. And look, in full transparency, usually when clients or brands show interest to, you know, the case study that obviously Keneal shot your way, usually what we do is just send over a very basic case study PDF. Obviously going through that case study of, you know, spending zero and then taking that client to over 900K brought in 2020. As I say, usually what we do is just send over a very basic PDF style case study. However, Keneal did shoot me over your information, and I told him to not send that PDF because I actually wanted to go ahead and send you over a video of me just kind of walking through what that case study is, and a bit more as well in terms of showing you some actual audiences that you can target and some copy ideas as well. And as I say, I'm going to explain all of that here in this video. Reason I wanted to do it myself and take the time out of my day to actually send you this video personally is simply because I can actually see your brand has so much potential, and it does actually hold some very similar traits to the case study that I'm about to show you here, Thomas. So as I say, super excited. But before we jump into that side of things, I actually just wanted to kind of compliment you on your Instagram page and your Instagram feed, and also your content. Given, you know, we've worked with just such a wide array of e-commerce brands, and one thing that's so important to the success of running paid traffic is the creatives. And it's one thing that a lot of clients do struggle with in terms of getting just high quality creatives. And as I say, I seen this and I was just very, it's kind of like a breath of fresh air when I seen your creative. So first things first, just wanted to compliment you on that. Second thing is your website. Very aesthetically pleasing. I absolutely love the website, and I can probably tell that it, you know, converts at a really healthy rate, which is vital to paid traffic, right? Because, you know, a lot of the time people think that just because we can get such good results for our e-commerce clients, they kind of think that like it doesn't matter what the product is, what the website looks like, it doesn't matter, we can run paid traffic and get amazing results. Whereas what people don't realize is that the product is so important to the success of paid traffic, as well as the website and the overall sales process. But I can see that, you know, kind of from my experience, I do have a good pulse on kind of what websites do convert and what don't. And it's probably safe to say that this website does work and convert really quite well. Obviously, you've got your kind of social proof here and whatnot. So just wanted to say I really love your website. So let's get into the more granular stuff, the stuff that I kind of geek out over, and myself and the team, especially the CMO at Bax Consulting, John, we kind of really geek out over it. We're not the most interesting people at parties, but this is what I really wanted to speak to you about. So obviously I've just put up your ad library here, as you can see, and first things first that jumps out to me, it's glaringly obvious, is that there's obviously only 6 results running right now. And so to give you some context, for our best converting clients right now, we're running probably minimum, like our lowest client that we're running, you know, in terms of how many ads we're running for them, it's probably around the 70 ad mark, right? So obviously you're only at 6 right now. So that's probably the first thing, first and foremost thing that's the most important, is that I highly recommend that you bump this 6 results to, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, 200. That's how we get that scale. So kind of just the first thing. The second thing is the ads themselves. Now, as I mentioned at the start, your creatives are on point. I take it kind of your ideal kind of customer slash client, you know, I take it just again from face value. Your ideal client is probably a male of this kind of nature, you know, the suit and whatnot. And so creatives that kind of, you know, highlight that customer, that ideal customer avatar, really, really good. And again, as I say, just great creatives overall, showcasing the product, but also a very engaging image. The other problem though with the ads that you're currently running is the copy. So moving forward with Facebook ads, the most important aspect to successful advertising is the creative and the copy, right? Because look, most agencies out there, they go very granular with their, you know, targeting, and they try and do all this different segmenting and all this different type of stuff. And it's like, you know, they're really only just doing that to make it look like they're, you know, doing more stuff, that they're, you know, working harder than what they actually are. That's kind of the main reason they do it. And in full transparency, that stuff doesn't warrant the best results. We focus on what warrants the best results, and what does warrant the best results is copy and creative. Now, I take that these ads would be retargeting just because of the nature of them, given that it's, you know, exclusive 15% off on all products with discount code, obviously the code, right? The problem with that is that it doesn't resonate with anybody, right? And as I say, I know this is probably you just running retargeting ads, which is obviously great, but you know, in order to make cold ads work at an extreme level, right, you need to create copy that resonates with your ideal customer avatar, that strikes a nerve within them, because it's only at that point that they actually take the next steps forward and, you know, really go ahead and buy the product or whatever it is. They take the next step. Normally that's to the website, and then the website kind of takes over at that point and converts them into obviously a lifetime customer. Now, as I say, from your Instagram foundation to your content to your website layout to your product as well, it holds very similar character traits, and that's why I kind of just know that, you know, if you implement on what we've gone through here and whatnot, you'll be able to see some amazing results, because as I said, we're doing this for this client every single month in, month in, month out. And so, as I mentioned, this is what we've done. I mean, this is only this month. So I've got the time frame set up for the 1st of September, obviously, as you can see, to the 5th of September. Currently, we've spent 1,700 and brought back in just under 30,000. So an average ROAS of 17.68. But what I want to show you is this year, so 2020 alone. If we go to the 1st of Jan, 2020, and we go to today's date, which is the 5th of September. This year is absolutely flying by. But as you can see, overall this year we spent 72,000, so slightly lower in spend. You know, for some clients right now, we're spending, 70,000 a month on ads, whereas this is over obviously the space of 8-9 months, and we've only spent 72,000. However, obviously we've made up for it in the ROAS front, where we've brought in just over 1.1 million for an average ROAS of 16.1. Now, obviously these aren't entirely common results. This client, everything's on point, from their website to their offer to obviously the copy that myself and the team at Back Consulting have created, all that different type of stuff. It's all perfect. So these aren't entirely common results, but it's results that is definitely achievable, right? Even, I don't know what your results are like right now. Obviously, I can't see that without going into the ads manager, but even a 5-6 ROAS is enough, or even, really a 3 to a 6 ROAS is really enough for our clients to be basically printing money at scale. If we're spending 100K a month, a 3 ROAS is 300K a month being brought in, right? So obviously you got to take into account, product costs and whatnot. But at that point, it still is kind of like just printing money. Now, obviously this client right here, we are literally printing money at ridiculous scale. And even though I have only just scratched the surface, you'll definitely be able to pull a lot of things from it and implement it, into the ads manager and whatnot. And you genuinely will see a noticeable increase. However, what I would love to do, because as I mentioned, I've only scratched the surface, I've not really delved deep into a lot of things that I could have delved deep into, purely just because I do respect your time. I don't want to drag this out too long, even though it is already slightly longer. Myself and the team at Back Consulting are very long-winded. But as I say, didn't cover everything that I wanted to cover. So what I would love to do, if you're open to it, is hop on a call. And look, first things first, it's not a sales call. I'm not gonna try and hard sell you or anything. It's purely a conversation,
just to see where you're at right now in terms of, you know, your advertising, your monthly income, all that type of stuff, where you're at right now, and really just diagnose where it is that you want to get to. And then obviously there's kind of a gap in there. And if if myself and the CMO at Bats Consulting, John, you know, if we think that we can help bridge that gap, then we'll definitely show you what we have to offer. But if we don't think we can bridge that gap, you know, if we just think we don't believe that we can, you know, actually bring you on board as a client and scale you up to where you want to get to, you know, worst case scenario, you're gonna walk away from the call with some actionable things anyway that you can implement, right? But to say, I hope this video in and of itself was valuable. I know I didn't cover everything that I could, but I hope what I did cover was helpful for you, Thomas. So as I say, super looking forward to hearing from you and hopefully speaking with yourself and your team potentially very soon. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Cool, just finished up that Loom video. Little bit all over the place. I don't know why, but yeah, a little bit all over the place. Usually when I do these Loom videos, I just bang it out in one hit, but that's completely fine. You know, the perfect thing about the Loom video kind of tool is that, you know, you can trim it up. So as I say, ideally, I like to try and just hit it out, just one bang, one take. And usually I do, but maybe it's because you guys were watching, I was a little bit all over the place, but you know, it still doesn't matter. I'm gonna trim this up now because there was a couple cuts that I need to make, and then I'm gonna get that sent over to Keneal, who is an appointment setter at Bats Consulting, and he was the one that actually generated this lead. So I'm gonna shoot that over to him, and then from there, got a couple other bits that I wanna do, a couple funnel tweaks that I wanna make, and then from there, as I say, we're gonna go out and get some content, and I'll be making sure that I bring you guys along to it.
Passing out no favors, been about my bag, now we get into this paper. Slide on my old shit, you don't even notice. Talking about my past shit, you don't even know this. Getting on demand, I'm the man with the whole shit. Put it on the tab, and my plan is to own it. Just know I ain't settling, my foot is on the pedal, and I'm grinding to the settlement. Don't get me out my element. All I need is time, a way to find the best inside of me. It's all the way they brought the pain, it doesn't really get to me. It's been a minute, trust the process, new beginning. Told myself I wasn't finished, saw the limit, when they pass it, I just wanted more, yeah, it's all the limit. Gonna get it, my niggas winning, get the bread and split it.
So, as you can see from my amazing vlogging skills, just picked up some new shoes. They actually came today. They were what I referenced, I'm pretty sure, at the start of this vlog. God damn, these are comfy. I think I said about them at the start of this vlog how like they came and then I had to send them back because they were too big. So second pair came and they look super good. I really like them. They are, as you would have seen, Armani's. Pretty nice. Super happy with them. They're so comfortable, it's ridiculous. I think that's about everything. Like, that's kind of like my week, what I've been up to over the, well, it's not, it's really been the past couple of days. Actually, no, it's been a week, I think. I think I started this vlog on the 1st of September because that was when I signed the new client. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Honestly, like, not the most exciting stuff in the world. Back to the dope mirror. This is gonna focus. Look pretty dope. Actually super happy with them, not gonna lie. So yeah, that's about it. Yeah, as you can see, I am currently doing a bunch of recording. Today's Monday, you guys know how I kind of structure these YouTube videos and whatnot. Yeah, got a day of, as I say, recording. I've done one video, doing this video, finishing this vlog off, and then I've got to do one more, two more. One of them is gonna be how I made 50K last month. Pretty happy with that. As I say, crossed the 50K a month mark last month. And then I am going to also do another one, which is basically a live, I'm gonna do a live sales call breakdown. So yeah, that live sales call breakdown video is gonna be of a live sales call. It kind of says it in the name, and it's gonna be of a client where the title, I'm gonna title it around 6K per month client, but I don't think it's gonna be 6K. I think it's gonna be more near the 10K a month mark, just because the ROAS deal is 15%. Yeah, it's a very, very untapped audience as well. He's never ran any ads. It's all organic, the growth that he's previously had, or that he's currently having and previously had, like in the past with the business and whatnot. So it's, you know, all, I've got just so much pixel data that's all completely and utterly untapped. So that's gonna be super good. Instagram followings around 580K as well, which is a really, really healthy amount. So as I say, there's a lot of untapped stuff there. And I think for the first month, we're probably just gonna launch middle and bottom of funnel retargeting. So I think this first month's gonna be definitely nearer the 10K a month mark, which will be really, really good from one client, obviously, and that's just the pure beauty of the e-com niche. So yeah, guys, I think that's about it. I'm gonna end it here. I hope you enjoyed this type of video. If you did, as always, let me know in the comments. I personally feel as though these are super boring because I just feel like my life pretty much is boring. My day-to-day is very boring, but if you guys enjoy it, you guys know I'm only doing this YouTube channel for you. So if you enjoy it, then I'll definitely keep doing them. Yeah, that's about it. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much for like supporting the channel and whatnot. Obviously, we just crossed the 2K subscriber mark, which is really good. And obviously it's all pure organic. I don't run any ads to the channel or anything. So yeah, as always, if you did enjoy, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.